Hi everyone, did you know Microsoft Word can convert PDFs back into Word editable documents? Let me just show you the process. Now my original document is just an extract from The Time Machine by H.G. Wells, just a bit of text that we can use for testing with. Now what I did with this document is, first of all, I printed it directly to PDF, then I printed it out and then scanned it back into PDF. So let me show you those two. So that's printed directly to PDF. Here you see I can still select the text, but it's in a PDF format. Then when I print and scan it back in again, because it's been printed out, the system no longer knows where the text is. So all I can do is select boxes, things like that. But there's no actual text selection anymore. Now the next one, I printed it out, took a photo of it with no flash. And then I took another photo with a flash. You can see that's a bit of a cleaner image. So I'm going to show you how to convert all of these back to a Word document. Let's start with printed directly to PDF. Now you can right click this, go into Open With, choose another app, and then choose Word. Use that to open this document. What you'll see, Word will now convert your document to PDF. So there we go. That's finished converting it now. And as you can see, it's pretty much identical. But you would expect that because the document's been produced directly from this and it was printed directly to PDF. So it hasn't lost anything really in translation. The next one, printed out then scanned to PDF. Now I could right click, open with again. But actually there's an easier way. If I've got it like this, I can drag and I can drop the document on the header of Word and it will automatically open it up. So I press OK, it's going to do the conversion, and there it is. So this, remember, is coming from the one that was printed out and then scanned back in with a scanner. Now if you look, you will see some slight differences here, but generally speaking it's not bad at all. Now the next one, photo no flash. I can't drag this in here because it doesn't recognize the document. It will give me an error message. There we go. We don't want it to open like that. Okay, so what we do instead is we go for, get a new document. And then this time we'll just drag it in as an image. What I would suggest you do format the picture, crop the document to remove any unnecessary areas. Doesn't matter about the page, all you want to keep is the text. So get rid of everything that's not text, press enter on that to crop it, and then the next thing to do to get the best images or to get the best conversion is to actually, let's make the margins a bit wider, get it as large as possible on the page, because you're going to save this as a PDF now. Let's go on to the next page. So I'm going to save that now, save as, and I'm going to save it as a PDF because Word can only convert PDF documents. So I'm going to call it, just copy that description, paste it into there, and it's opened up to show me what it's produced as a PDF. But we've got that now. So number 4, photo no flash Adobe document. So I'm going to close this down. Don't need to save that, and now I've got a PDF. I can drag it along, just drop it in the ribbon somewhere at the top here, and again it will automatically convert this. Okay, so now you can see, because I've done it from an image, there's some quite bad errors there. So it just goes to show you've got to get a good quality image, as best quality image you can do. Let's see what happens with the image taken with a flash. Okay, so I'm going to create another new document. I'm going to drag the flash image over here. Let me widen that margin out. Oops. Bring you back. Okay, again I'm going to crop it. I'm going to take off all the unnecessary things. So just looking where the lines are going. And then just maximize it on the page, the size of it. Let's see, something like, well, again it's gone on to the next page. You can just delete that, make it come back. So then I'm going to save that one. So I'm just going to F2, copy that text, and then save this as a PDF. Control V to paste that in there. So there we go again. Close that one down. Don't need that. So this is my version 5 now, photo with a flash. Let's see what it makes of it. Now, look. It's probably not perfect, but it's a lot better than the one without the flash. Okay, so you can see from that really you need to get a good quality image and as large as possible when you convert it to a PDF. There's no good having it as a small image because it'll struggle to read that document and it'll struggle to read the text. I'm going to show you one other thing now. So here I've got some small terms and conditions. So there's 2 columns, it's tiny text. Let's see what Word makes of this. So again, I'm just going to drag it across, drop it on the ribbon. It's going to give me the message that it's going to convert it. Okay, so that's now converted it. So it's done it. Just make that full screen. It's actually not bad, but as you can see, it's broken up into different sections, and I think you might have a bit of trouble trying to get that back into how it was originally on the document. What I would recommend for any documents that are like this is, if possible, make them bigger. So scan them up on a photocopier, make them bigger, and do 1 column at a time. So if you need to, separate them out before you scan them into a PDF. Either cover up the other half with a piece of paper when you're scanning it, or do something to separate them out. Otherwise you're going to have a lot of problems trying to sort out the document when it comes in like that. One thing to mention, when you've got your converted document, remember I've just scanned this PDF and I've dropped it into there. You need to remember to save it as something else. Just zoom that down a bit. So I've got my document, brilliant, but this is still the PDF. So I need to do a save as and save it as document. And there you go. So it's actually a Word document, it's put the PDF on there, I can take that off. So there I've got a Word document, and then that's my editable document. Okay, hopefully that was useful, and maybe you didn't realise previously that Word will actually convert PDF documents into editable text documents. But there you go. If that helped, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. It will really help grow my channel. It's very early days on this channel and I really appreciate your support.